Welcome back.
Yeah,
We're never gone.
when you watch the VOD back, you're gonna watch me doing all kinds of goofy shit on this thing, so it'll be great.
Yay!
Enjoy.
We have sound this time, right?
Oh yeah, the bars are jumping, so it should have sound.
Yay!
Yeah.
The bars are jumping.
Yep.
All right. Well,
But yeah.
Well, oh my God, brain. Well, John's character, there we go. Inspector Graves. Well, Inspector Graves is examining. I walk over and I'm like, I would also like to help, please. May I also take a look at the body?
Coda rolls her eyes. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I am. I am checking to see if they have anything of worth that I can pocket. Is what I'm rolling for. So I don't know what that is. Is that investigation?
Sure.
Okay, that's something investigation.
I somehow turned this tag upside down, and I don't know.
That
how
would be a
happened.
sleight of hand.
Is it sleight of hand?
I
yeah.
think.
I mean, if
Well,
you're
it's
trying
sort
to
of
be
bad if
sneaky
you're
about
grabbing
it.
Yes, I'm trying to be sneaky about it.
Oh, I fixed
Sleight
it.
of
Okay,
hand.
then yeah.
Okay.
She
Part of your dex.
pretty much is like, I think she knows exactly why you're asking to investigate, and she's like, I don't give a shit. He's dead. Gang member.
So that's 14 plus 6, so that's a non-natural 20.
Well then,
Do I find
I'd
anything?
say yes, indeed. You find a thing.
I'll find a thing.
You find 8 silver pieces.
Woo!
Oh, hey, that's a much better haul. I think the real value of this roll is that Graves totally didn't see you.
Yep.
I'm not
Oh,
even,
he would have
That's it.
stopped you.
yeah, I'm not even gonna try to roll because I'm busy doing something else.
I
but
probably would have
I
looked
can
at that
roll.
and thought, I guess this is how they do things in these prime material cities. You just take stuff from people's pockets.
not because you particularly care about these steps, but mostly because
These are super lawful. It says extra lawful on her sheet.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't
So
say that.
Plus.
after Latrine's done pocketing the money, she's like, yep, just what I thought. Yep, they're dead. They are definitely dead. Thank you very much.
I concur. Yes.
Is there anything of interest besides them being dead?
Not much of
Not
note.
really.
I would like to confirm that. So, they arrested 3 people? They're being detained?
Yeah, they have 3 that are. You notice that they've got like the Zentarum mark is the flying snake, I think.
Yeah.
And so the 3 that are detained are like kneeling, handcuffed, over off, like they're not letting anyone near them. But the dead ones are from both sides.
Okay, so there's 3 surviving Zentarum, and then the corpses are a assortment of Xanathar Zentar.
Mhm.
And that's pretty apparent, like there were like flashing signs, and all of them are obviously aligned with some organization or another.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I really want to see
Mhm.
somebody draw pictures of the
Yeah.
hand signs for the gents and stuff.
No, it's just this and this. It's all it is. It's yeah,
Sounds boring.
yeah. No, it's great.
Maybe there's like an eye one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, but they do the
Wait,
the
no,
Super Sentai poses with the
I
eyeball.
can't do it.
So
Yeah.
and they make the beholder out of all 6 of them.
Mhm.
Anyway,
That's right.
Oh my god.
Yep, there you go.
You
You're
need
welcome.
the slitted eye.
Yeah.
Right.
And the 7th one is the fish.
Yeah. Whom they protect.
Yep.
At all costs.
Yes.
Should we move on then?
I'm curious to ask what incited this action out in public where it was so obvious that they would get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this sort of thing's happening more and more often. Don't know why. I also lost my accent. But we've seen more gang clashes these days. Not sure what exactly is causing it, but seems every time we turn around, there's another clash. More of these dead gang members. I don't care. Maybe they're taking care of the problem themselves.
You mind if we ask the three a few questions?
Couldn't hurt. If they'll talk to you.
I look over at Graves. I'm like, you think they've ever been inspected by an inspector like you?
Unlikely.
That just sounds like the beginning of a porno, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's got all the attachments.
Yeah.
It's a straight up,
There's a first time for everything, I
it's a straight up
suppose.
data
That
situation.
also- it still works. Anyway.
Yes, I'm programmed for a full suite of.
Right.
I'll let this innuendo stew for a second. I'll be right back.
John, is Graves any good at interrogation or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I feel like that's. I will assist to give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can assist to give you advantage on
You
that.
can do a good cop, bad cop routine, or bad cop, whatever.
Jeez, your intimidation's really high.
Well,
He's a mechanical man with no face. That's pretty scary.
yes.
Mine is actually pretty sad. Like, I think I'm looking tough, but really, it's
What's-
funny.
That's because you're that awkward that no one knows how to track, and until you actually orbital nuke someone, they're not sure if you're just cracked or not.
Yeah, well.
Wow, your people are bigger. They're fighting eldritch horrors.
Yeah.
They're stuck in a Cthulhu novel, and they intend to win. So that's
Good luck. It's victory
yeah.
or death.
I can stand behind you and crack my neck a few times while you see if we can get anything out of him.
absolutely. We can try to ask politely first, and if that does not yield result, we can be more insistent.
I look over and I'm like, I've got a dagger. I could poke him if you want.
That may come in handy.
I have
Latrine just sort of nods in agreement.
a much longer dagger.
Well, it's nice, but I mean, you're a much taller person than I am, so that makes sense, right? Like, I'm short, but
Anyway, it's not about the length.
right, it's about how you stubborn dear person.
Indeed.
Latrine, I believe you're becoming too excited.
Oh, all right. I'll bring her down a little bit. All right.
I just want you to start whispering. It's like, I'll stab you.
Now it's even worse. It's like scarier.
Is it?
Yeah, we don't need two of them whispering threateningly. That's fucking terrible. Like, I thought this was the ridiculous game, not the Barovia game. Like, you guys.
Barovia games are always at least somewhat ridiculous.
Yeah. So I guess we'll approach the folks that are in custody.
Should we do the old separate and conquer? Pull them off one by one.
Always a good strategy.
I'll do good cop and pick up the first one and be like, "Hey, how's it going? We're gonna have a little chat. Come on over here."
He spits in your face.
I don't flinch, and I'm like, "Noted. We'll put that in the file." And I sort of just push him over.
Do either of you have better manners than your colleague?
The second one shrugs, and the third one rolls his eyes.
as I'm holding the first one, I'm like, distance, volume, anything.
Uh, yeah, I step next to Breck and I let the head of the Warhammer drop on the ground.
Like uncomfortably close to his balls.
Just like a metal clang.
Sorry. Not here.
Because they're
As you
manacled, I grab like the collar or his sleeve or whatever, and I use it to wipe it off.
Mhm.
Just-
Gentlemen, you find yourself in an odd predicament. I guarantee that your employers do not care that you are here, and the forces that maintain law and order do not care about you either. We can make them care, but that is entirely dependent on how much you give us.
Why don't you both roll me an intimidate? Shun.
I
do it.
figured I'd give John advantage as I'm assisting.
Sweet.
That works.
Lash is gonna look around at things.
Well, that's well, whatever.
Both of these rolls will go.
She's sort
Yep.
of looking at the surrounding area. Would you prefer an investigation or a nature?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Anything that looks out of place.
Investigation.
Me, yourself. Found one.
16.
Since 16, you do not see anything out of place necessarily. Just seems to be exactly what they said was going to happen, or what had happened.
Yeah.
Since you kind of have singled them out, I'll let you do another intimidation roll
Sure.
with advantage.
So much.
Jesus
Man.
Christ, these rolls are stingy. I haven't rolled above a 7.
I know, that's terrible.
Oh man. Well, one of them remains completely silent. The guy that spat is like, doesn't fucking matter. You can't do shit for me. I'm not telling you anything. The third one looks a little bit like he might be a little tempted to divulge something, but he just hasn't said anything yet.
I'll subtly indicate this to Breck, like this is the weak link, so that we should probably separate him.
Yeah, no, I like that's what I thought we were doing initially, was picking them up and moving them away from the other two to question them
Right.
off to the side. But yeah, we will definitely do it
So
with this third one.
We'll grab him and separate him from his peers. Just take him a little bit aside, and
I step closer to that one. Are we killing that one?
We'll see whether or not you get to eat him.
Mmm.
Say that
He
loud
did.
enough for all three.
he did kind of dare us to do it.
He's looking like he might regret them at this point.
Yeah, I take that one aside. I'm going to try to use a bit of a softer touch on this one and sort of say, your companions seem to have made their choices. It does not have to end this way for you. If you know something that you'd like to share, now would be the time.
Well, it's like this. We were supposed to be making nice with the Xanathars. Well, I fucked us over. We were gonna work together. We were gonna find the stone of Galor, and they didn't follow through on their part of the deal, and they're blaming us for it. Obviously, it was their fault. So we've got our orders. Whenever we see any of the Xanathar members, do whatever it takes. Thin out their numbers and show them that they are going to regret double-crossing us. Lash, roll me a perception.
I was like, that perk slashes ears.
I'm like, well, we should tell the constable that this one was particularly cooperative and should be commended for his service to the city.
15.
Nodding like, yeah,
No,
you definitely picked up on when he said the stone.
That owl head.
I actually give him like a little pat on the shoulder and like, see, this was not so hard. Thank you for your assistance.
Lash is gonna lumber up in her weird way she does and say, I wish to speak to him.
I look at him and I go, don't worry, we're not going to let her eat you just yet, unless you give us good reason.
I was here first.
Okay.
I have never consumed an Outworlder before.
Don't worry,
That's
if anyone was to get
good.
consumed, your two companions would come first. And I pat him and I sort of walk a little bit further away.
In truth, it's better that one of us do it than the Illithids walks away.
Just every fucking time.
If I can bring it up, I will.
I feel like everyone treats Zithiar like she's some conspiracy theorist. Like, yeah, the government's run by lizard men. And you're like,
No,
oh,
you've never
God.
seen one.
And it's like,
Zithiar
no, but really
is-
though.
She's a fucking like Waterdeep alien prepper, and she's like, "Y'all are not ready. I'll be ready."
She's right.
One day, you will know.
When they come for your family.
Young
They've already
man,
come.
I hear you speak of a stone. What of this stone do you know?
Well, you didn't hear from me, but I think it's kind of common knowledge
Twist.
that stone is supposed to have some sort of connection with finding, the Horde.
The Horde. Who is this Horde?
Intellect devours.
Not who. It's if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you, but I thought everyone knew. But it's got directions.
Leans that mask
honestly.
directly in their face, and I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 19. I wish you to answer my question.
Let me see. Yeah. It's the gold hoard with all the gold hidden somewhere. It was in the pamphlet. I don't know if your character actually in game read the pamphlet. Okay.
Oh,
And yeah, there's a bunch of gold hidden somewhere in the city. Everyone's after it. I thought everyone knew that. Sorry.
so you feel that you need the stone to find the gold?
Well, yeah, that's the word on the street, as it were.
I see.
And that's kind of common knowledge, but
And she
nobody knows where the stone is. So
withdrawals and like backs up straight. just floats away. Okay.
all right. So can I go to jail now? This is getting weird.
I actually, Graves will walk to the officer in charge and just ask, do you have a place on your team for an informant?
I mean, yeah, we kind of got our hands full at the moment, but so we would definitely want to. This is a different officer now. We definitely want to take that.
Hey, the Graves are just all one big happy family. Yeah, he actually points at the one that talked and said, that one showed signs of rehabilitation. We should give him the chance.
All right, all right. Hey, you hear that person with an accent? Oh yeah, I do. That's good work you've done there. Thank you.
Translation: that one's a snitch. Don't put him in with general population.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
Basically. Needs to be protected. Also, he showed that he can be better. And Graves is all about encouraging that.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
Thanks.
All right.
I can't think of anything else that we can get out of these goofballs. We should head back to Floon.
Yep.
Oh, Floon.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We've pieced the major happenstance here. When we get a minute, Graves will write it down.
We continue to slither down Snail, I guess.
Yep.
Hey, well done.
Tasty.
So, as to give you some setting, tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed or their candles stolen, and the air smells of salt and excrement as you pass by rows and rows of rundown buildings.
Tasty.
Ah, the city.
Yep. But as you're walking, slithering on down Snail, even though I don't know if this gives you some on the corner of Zarstro and Fillet is a shop with a peculiar window display. It sort of stands out from the others. It's a little more well taken care of. It has a deep purple facade, and the window there is a large plushy beholder, which is also purple. And above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop, Xoblob.
Oh, Lash goes. Lash is like a moth to flame.
I don't trust it.
Well, since Lash is going, Latrine will follow. He's like, what's going on, Lash?
I've never seen so many things one color before.
Oh. All
I
right.
wish
Yeah,
to
as
see
you
why.
as you peek in the window, you can see like everything inside is purple.
Oh yeah, it's part of a popular children's play. They sing along about friendship and cleaning up.
Oh God,
It's
no!
pretty saccharine, but it could be worse.
It's full of crayons.
Yeah, something like that.
I went Harold and the Purple Crayon. A little less Barney.
I went Barney.
I know.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of Teletubbies, but okay.
Oh, also terrible.
All
Yes.
of it.
Yeah,
Too many
there's-
colors, though.
There's
It's not
5
just one color.
beholders. Each of them's a different color, and it's
Ooh,
Oh!
I must own them all. Yes.
Yeah,
it's still
think
Lisa
Xavier
playing the
will just
character.
destroy them all. Or want to.
Um,
Lash does go inside.
I follow
Okay.
Lash. Latrine also then
I
goes
need to
inside.
grab. Almost tripped over my own feet. I need to grab my phone, which is not with me because my laptop will not allow me to bring up game-related things
Well, that's silly.
because work has blocked it.
Isn't it great when they do that?
Works does
Yeah.
well.
So we found this shop. It's very purple.
Okay.
There's a
We found
a
the
plush
Disney store.
beholder. Yeah, there's
Yes.
a plush beholder that's also purple on it, and it's gross. Except Lash likes it, so
I was like, did we take a wrong turn and landed in Santa Cruz? Or
I'm
Yes.
standing here trying not to just stab the plush beholder. Like I really want to.
No, we're in the city. This is a themed shop on the corner of Union Square because it smells of salt and shit. But there's also the shop.
Yep. Okay. So as you go in, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. Whether or not it started out as that, you can tell it's like, now it's purple. The
I do
hairless
not go
old
in there.
gnome... the hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears a plum-colored robe. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curiosity shop in the world!
I approach him solemnly, and I say, I'm looking for a frog. A green frog.
Oh,
Wait until
A green frog.
let's wait to see if they are in distress
Well,
first.
I don't like this.
I don't have any green frogs, and I might have a dried purple
Curious.
one, though.
I look crestfallen.
Is there anything interesting on the shelves?
Lots of trinkets. Trinkets on trinkets on trinkets.
Hey, you can get some more flair.
Yeah. So mostly junk.
I whisper to Graves, I'm like, so you think this is a front for the Xants?
Could be, although it is very visible.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, but the Xants aren't much for subtlety from what I know.
Yeah, the connection can be. It might be worth taking a look at the back room.
Yeah.
Lash is touching everything.
There's like a prosthetic nose that's been painted purple. There's a feather that's been painted purple.
They're
It's
all
not like
purple
it's not
too,
very
oh
well.
God.
It's all like glued together because it's just like, didn't do it too delicately.
Is there anything that's
There's-
naturally purple, or is everything just been painted purple?
Everything's been painted.
Okay.
There's like maybe a dried flower, but then that was purple, but the stem is also painted purple.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna
Left the
find all of you
flower.
painted purple and just like stacked in like a shelf or something. Like,
That's right.
John, in another universe, I grab this guy by his collar and I hold him up to his face and I go, "What do you know about goldfish?"
Right?
Um,
This is how I want this investigation to go.
If you'd like to trade or purchase some trinkets, you're welcome to. This is the old Zolbulb's shop. That's the name of the beholder in the window, and it's my name too
Okay.
because I changed my name to Old Zolbulb. It used to be Spam.
He used to be Spam.
Like, funny, we also know someone who changed their name a while back. We got something in common there. That's nice.
I too have a name that I was not given at birth. What is the purpose of this nose?
Some say it helps you smell better. Whether that means you yourself give off a pleasant aroma or you pick up smells better, I'm not certain.
Miss Slash, that claim is patently false.
Oh no, I'm sure it'd make you smell funny one way or another.
Well, it's true that some say this. Whether or not it actually happens, that's up to you to find out.
Latrine walks up. That thing that you were smoking with the purple smoke, what's that?
Oh, that's my purple pipe.
I would like that.
Oh,
I would
well,
also like to blow purple smoke.
do you have anything purple you could trade me for it?
One moment.
Yeah, that's a
You'll
good time
find from a back shelf.
vegetation.
Right.
I water the back shelves to see if there's like multiples of anything. Like there's a box of purple spoons or a box of purple feathers or like a box of purple, like just one of the same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'd say
like
there's definitely like a button or something on the floor.
I would
that's purple.
like to use a sleight of hand to take the button.
While Latrine is trying to find her dupe for this target, for this mark, I actually take a long glance over to Graves because the other universe has spoken to me, and I look over him and I go, "Do you have any purple goldfish?"
Oh, why, yes, there's one that comes with, well, the plushie's not for sale, but the goldfish that's now a purple fish is.
I've become interested in fish like this recently, and I was wondering what you could tell me about it.
Oh, yes, well, you may be familiar with old Zolblob over there. He's actually like a chibi Xanathar, if you will. Xanathar has a goldfish he likes very much, so I thought I'd make, and when he says make, he looks kind of guilty, like maybe the fish is taxidermied, not a plushie.
Oh no!
I thought I'd make a friend for him.
How do you text?
Not really in the same style.
You dip it in resin.
You display a lot of will.
That was a non-natural 20 for sleight of hand.
Yeah.
So the train comes back.
Hit that button.
Oi, I was looking through my pockets and I found this purple button.
Oh, excellent! And he takes the button and just immediately hands you the pipe that's still smoking.
Wow.
Oh, wonderful. I take a few puffs just to see what happens. Does it taste like anything? Does it do anything? Or is it just purple
It tastes like lavender.
Oh.
It tastes like it smells.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like soap.
no real effect other than making purple clouds.
Oh, I just
But you
continue
can-
to puff furiously to make us
You
to make a
feel
bunch of
maybe
purple smoke. in the shop.
slightly zened from the lavender, but
So Breck is bewildered by this whole thing and doesn't know what to make of it, but thankfully Graves still has his head bolted on, right?
I am just. What is going on?
Yeah, we're trying to get a read on this guy.
Yeah, I'm specifically
I'm
referring
not
to
even there, but I just see clouds just coming out.
I'm specifically referring to the 2 insight rolls we made in roll 20, one of which is terrible and one of which is great.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
So
It's really-
yeah, you're just like, what is there is a weird taxidermied fish that's like in a bowl of resin that is purple in front of like the plushie in the window. It looks kind of terrified and like it didn't go well for that fish.
The window's open because I'm totally peeking. It's just like one eyeball just going.
Yeah, it's like one of those shop front windows of like it's a big display of all sorts of crazy stuff.
Right.
And with your 11, you think there's probably something more to this shop, but maybe nothing like there's nothing like super obvious, or you don't see any like, oh, if I just lean back here, there's a hallway that leads to the sewers or something like that.
Right.
So it does just seem
more. There's more to this little man than meets the eye.
Transforms.
Wow.
So what brings you here? Oh, by the way, the purple fish, gold, used to be goldfish. That's 6 gold if you'd like to take him home.
What?
Or
Why
for
isn't it 6 purples?
exchange.
Sorry.
Because he's a goldfish. Make nothing. But yes, what brings you, your diverse group of travelers to my lovely trinket shop?
I felt an allure.
Oh yeah, we were just bewildered mostly, so
I have not seen this much purple in my entire life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do wish to add this feather to my others, but the only thing I have and possess that is purple are my eyes, and I cannot give you those.
Oh, that is a shame. That's a nice color for eyes. That's very rare.
Oh,
If
He's
you
probably got a
you
jar of
have-
eyeballs somewhere.
if you care to use a monetary value, if you offer me between 1 and 6 gold, there are tiers of like I'll let you pick something from the shelves, depending on what you'd like to spend.
I would just like the feather.
Oh, okay.
I have
The
many.
feather's 2 gold.
the tree wants over. Whoa. Lash, you really just want the feather?
I think it would be interesting among my others.
Oh, okay. I got this one. And I turned to him and I was like,
And it's a peacock feather that's like it's all glunked and like stuck together.
I turned to him and I was like, how about I trade you this pipe for that feather?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, right. Here you go. There you go, Lash Love. You can keep the feather. Don't worry about it.
We're playing a point and click game.
Latrine just
Oh
got
my
a car
God,
out of
yes.
a paperclip, yeah.
Oh. Well, this is my favorite scent. You start smoking
I
it again.
really hope you enjoy it. Right.
Does he have like a back room that you can see into at all?
Is there
say
actually?
so.
Can I actually get around to the back of the building?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I just wander back there. Is there anything back there?
You can see like it's not a very deep building. Like it's at the edge of the alley, like on the corner or alley street, whatever. So it looks like it's kind of what you see is what you get. Like it doesn't seem that there's a secret extra, like there's a storage room behind him and there's a door that's back there, but it just looks like the backside of any business that's like, deliveries here.
This algorithm is trash. I'm getting real dice.
Yeah, it is.
There's just too much purple, and I'm like, fuck. God,
Yeah, something's real wrong. Is it purple all the way back? Does the backside match
Mhm.
the front side?
Yep. Yep. The drapes match the carpet.
Oh, I was trying not to say it, but there it is. Yes.
Literally.
Right. It's pretty easy when the carpet just covers everything.
Oh no.
You do notice, like, when you turn away from, like, to rest your eyes from all the purple and you look back outside, you see that he's got a pretty clear shot view to the skewered dragon.
Hmm.
Like across
Oh, I
the
see
street,
that
a
too.
little bit over.
I see that.
You probably would have noticed, like, as you were kind of
As I
looking
was
around
running.
the shop and like going around, but now that you're around the back, you're no longer in view of the
Right.
skewered dragon.
Well, I mean, I walked there, saw there was pretty much nothing. Is all the garbage also purple? Like, is there anything not purple here? Jeez.
And you can see, like, there's a trash can or like a little dumpster in the back, and it looks like some sort of spell or something has been used to just splatter color on the top of the garbage. So how the garbage is also purple.
This is such a waste of time. I almost wish I had prestidigitation so I could just put something not purple first and just run off. See what happens.
look what I just
But
put
I
in the
don't.
Discord.
So I just walk back up front. I pull open the door and I say, I see the skewered dragon. Close.
So when she says that, we look and see that it's right there out the window.
Yep.
I look over at Graves. And I start to move around so that I can easily get between our new friend and the back door if he tries to bolt.
Mhm.
Lash is arranging her feathers somewhere in her foliage.
Yeah, I'll
He doesn't like notice or try to stop you from going behind or
Oh no,
positioning
yeah,
yourself. He's
it's just
kinda
that
like
counter
smoking his pipe,
lean.
like, yay!
You're like,
Yep.
yeah,
I can grab you real easy if you try and move.
Mhm.
right. If I may ask, good sir, what do you know about the establishment right across?
Oh, that's just kind of a boring tavern. Got your bar fights, your muggings. Owner's kind of a jerk. He did not like my suggestion of purple beer.
Oh,
You seem to have quite a view of that establishment. I'm sure you see a lot of the goings on at the front or outside of it.
That I do. Sometimes when people are drunk enough, they think they found a magical world when they see my shop, which they have.
I'm certain this accounts for many of your sales.
Mm-hmm. A sweet gig, as they say. You know, I survived an explosion in the Undermountain.
That's actually one thing that would have interested me, but
that's
I'm
a-
still not there.
That'll
that
do
must
things to
have
an
been
elf.
traumatic.
Right?
Is that why you only see in purple now?
Well, I see all colors.
Oh,
I'm not racist or anything. Colorist. I just like purple. More things should be purple.
I see.
Like, I see all colors, I just don't care for them.
Did we actually get a description of Foon other than
It's beautiful.
other than Volo's thirsty
Yeah,
account?
Yeah. He's beautiful and he wears expensive clothes.
red. Yeah, he's got like a princely outfit because he was doing a play, and he's got red, like short reddish blonde hair, and maybe chain, maybe goatee. I think he's a goatee. I don't know. But yes, reddish blonde hair is the main.
We're able to glean an actual description out of Volo's.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had
Let
to
me
carve
see
it
if-
out of the flowery script.
Yeah. There should be a handout. I
It looks
could
like
send
a
you.
thirst trap.
Oh, the handout has no picture. That's helpful.
Yeah, Graves pulls out a piece of parchment and starts to go over the description, just stating you would not happen to have seen a young man matching this description, and I sort of rattle off the details we got.
I'm going to send you a picture because when I searched his name, this is one of the first things that came up. So I'm like, someone other than Volo's thirsty.
Oh,
would say
damn.
Volo-
Wow.
Volo's got
Hello.
good taste.
I'll help find him
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I understand.
Meanwhile, just like see the bounce a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no proof that Volo did not paint this. So
Yes, that does sound familiar. A few nights ago, I think it was a few nights ago and not last night. I'm just assuming because, Volo had to have those things printed and distributed. So, yeah, a few nights ago, there were two people very similar to that description. They both were in that bar.
Oh no.
I think they got jumped.
I mutter something
Did
about the
both
Merchant
of
of
them-
Venice, or no, not the Merchant of Venice. I mentioned something about Merchant of Venice is not the show. No, but yeah, one of the plays where it's the brothers, where it's the twins.
Oh yeah, we didn't we get some of that info from Volo last time that one of the possible reasons
Right.
why he thought he might have gotten snatched is that he looked like somebody else.
Yep.
Give
I'm
us that
forgetting
name?
now exactly.
Yes,
Who
there
was
was a famous-ish. He's the son of the previous Open Lord.
Right.
Never Ember.
Kind of
right?
looks, yep. Kind of looks like that guy. But yeah, there were some rough-looking fellows in black leather armor, and I think there were 5 of them. They usually travel in 5. That evens out the mugging odds.
Did
5 on 2, But yeah, they mugged them.
the black-clad quintuplets? Did they happen to have pet flying snakes by any chance?
If by pet you mean on their biceps that they like flex and make the snakes wiggle, that's one of their little tricks they do. They have those tattoos, those snake tattoos. Those young ruffians are all getting these days.
You sound like my mom.
Okay, Boomer. Is that a yes? That they did?
They had the flying snakes.
Okay, so
They did.
So this quintuplet, were they the first group of abductors or the second?
No, it was just the one.
And they took the
Took both
young
of
man.
them.
Oh,
Oh, so the 5 of them took both of the 2 young men that looked similar? That's smart. That's
They were
efficient.
having dinner together.
Oh.
They looked like brothers.
Oh.
It was like there was a mirror in between them. They were doing the same motions.
It would be real weird if they were dating each other, though. That would be real weird.
Good for
Hey,
them.
if you look like this,
Hey.
I mean,
I
okay,
mean-
maybe, yeah.
if you look like this, sometimes the desire might cross your mind periodically.
Hmm.
Which way did they take him?
Oh, they went down that way, and he like gestures
Widely.
east, east-ish.
To the whole city.
Down
And this
fillet.
is kind of a rundown. Yeah, it's kind of a run. It's a rundown area, and there are. I'll just give it to you. You know that somewhere in this area there's a hideout for the Zentarum. There's like a warehouse somewhere close-ish in this area.
That seems promising.
They probably took him to that store with the snake on the front.
Is it the Zentaur Emporium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shop gimmicks in this part of town have to be very unsubtle.
Yeah, they're just like extremely obvious.
Was this the first time you saw both of these gentlemen at this establishment?
No, I don't. I think I've seen them before, but not too often.
Did they usually come separately or with each other?
Separately, they'd meet up, have a drink, have a chat. They never came into my shop, though. Oh,
But it's such a lovely shop.
I
I
cannot fathom
know.
why.
They wouldn't even help me open this jar of pickles. Purple pickles.
If the pickles are purple, I leave.
Well, I see you come out the door then.
See,
Of
yeah,
course
no,
it is.
I
But
joined
liquid
him.
also is.
I knew it. I was just like, all right, we're done.
But- So how helpful exactly was it in there?
Surprisingly more so than we thought.
Walk on.
Yeah.
Right?
Something terrible happened.
No, great-
we don't want
great
to talk
rule.
about it.
Graves will give a thank you before leaving because he's not that impolite, and will also mention if you can think of anything else that you feel is relevant. I am Inspector Graves. You can ask for me at the local guardhouse, and a message will be relayed to me. Thank you.
And leave.
If you ever need anything purple or find anything purple, you know where I am. You want
Your shop
pickle?
will be the first I visit if the need arises.
The urge strikes.
Hey.
Yep. You know what I feel like today?
Purple
Some
compulsion.
purple.
A painted purple pickle. That's
Right.
what you're in the mood for.
It's like 11:30 at night, and it's like I got a purple craving.
I feel like I'm looking at all of you now to see if anybody turned purple, and then I see Lash as a purple feather now, and I freak out a little
It's
bit.
starting to infect her.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I pine for
You
a
see,
pecan that's been purpled.
When Graves comes out, like you see the lights in his eyes like sort of dim and brighten a little bit, like his eyes are adjusting to see actual color again.
That isn't purple.
Mhm.
Like everything is no longer
Yeah.
monochrome.
Lash is
So-
satisfied with her purple feather. Thank you. Small purple man. I think I will take my leave
You're
now.
welcome.
If you
He
want to
just
give up
stares
them
kind of
eyeballs,
blankly
let
at
me
you.
know.
Oh God. You probably
You know, I
would
used to
take it.
try this. I used to try to call this shop Sam's Place, but everyone kept calling it Old Zolwald, so I just changed my name. I
That
tried to
dude is
call it
brand
Sam's
conscious.
Club. I thought Sam's Club would be a good name. Didn't catch on.
Did your name used to be Sam?
Yeah.
No, it used to be Club.
That's weird.
Named a sandwich after me.
God.
So I will share this with you because I don't think there's any in-story way for you to possibly find this information out because I don't think he would know. But in that explosion, he inherited some stray beholder memories and now has become obsessed with the color purple and in making his own domain and space of like, this is my place, this is my purple.
I would
And that's why
definitely
he
have
is this way.
been curious about that if I was there to hear it, but I was not.
Yeah,
Probably good
I'll
for the
debrief. I'll debrief you when we come out and say we have a potential lead.
Does that mean we don't have to go to the skewered dragon?
Well, we can always interrogate people there, but that lead seems rather promising.
It does also seem pressing.
It has been a few days.
And you know that the snake store, as he said, is over on Candle Lane. But it is a hideout. Like it's a very rough area, and it's not a store, obviously. It's like a warehouse. There is like a sign outside that has the symbol on it because they think people aren't going to catch on. Like everyone knows that this is the symbol, but that also serves as like a don't go there.
If it's a gang hangout, I think we have the inkling that this is not going to be a social visit.
Yeah,
Possibly, yes. Lash thanks him again and makes her way out. Come, Latrine. I believe it is time to move on.
All right. See you later.
Watch out! He's turning you purple!
Well,
No, this was on purpose.
Oh. Okay.
Purpleous.
Stands a little further away from Lash for a while. Not sure it's some sort of like extraterrestrial disease.
Now I look like I belong in the city.
That one purple feather.
No.
It's like
I am amazed there's not more fan art of this guy.
I mean, that one rules them all.
Right?
No need for any more.
That look.
She meant club.
Should we go to the snake store?
yeah, I think that's where we're headed next.
I have reservations about going straight up to the hideout of an entire, or one of the major hideouts of a major crime organization. Do we maybe want some backup, or do we have a social plan to talk
I don't know
about?
what that is.
Well, from experience, whatever kind of social excuse I can come up with will be met with violence. The gangs do not like the watch encroaching on their business and will send a warning whenever they need to.
It would make some sense to at least get a lay of the location.
We definitely should not go in blind.
Or maybe do that talking thing with somebody on the street who'd know better. You probably don't want.
Does anyone have a history bonus better than 2 that might know something about this place?
I actually probably have a decent one, but
I mean, I have a +1.
Yeah, mine is not better than that.
Yeah, mine's a +1 as well.
I can roll and see what happens.
I'm a +3, but I don't think it would make sense for me to know anything.
My best roll of the night.
Hey.
Hey.
9 for Lash. She is not familiar with
What was
these
that?
things.
Oh, okay. No.
I got a 2.
So you know that,
I've never been there.
like you don't know the details about this specific location, but you do know that the Black Network has like other of these kind of warehouse sanctuary type areas in rundown buildings that are abandoned throughout Waterdeep. And usually it's like a place that they retreat to if they need to like regroup or hold their little meetings at or stash loot / bodies if they need to.
One of the delinquents we spoke to previously mentioned that someone knew about a stone. Maybe they are hiding it there.
That would be exceedingly convenient.
One or the other, they hold hostages at this location.
Yeah. Do with that info, do I have any sense of how many people might be there? It's like, or is it anywhere from nobody to all of them? You know.
Yeah. These aren't really like main hubs. They're more like for passing through. So probably safe to say maybe the max would be like 6 or 8 at once.
Okay. I like those odds
Could
better.
be like 2.
Well,
But yeah, not their like main hub.
Well, since we're not excessively good at talkie-talkie with the criminal element in the city, I say we crash in through the front door, and if there are hostages there, maybe someone swift can get to them and release them, so that evens the odds even further.
This should be our priority to prevent the hostages from being used as leverage.
It
Well,
is
the door
not fair
shouldn't be hard to kick in.
It is not fair to keep people against their will.
I can hold the line, but I am not very swift, as you can imagine.
I have been known to move quickly. And I'm Lash. Latrine is also easily thrown.
It's true. It's very true. I'm pretty lightweight, really good cannonball when I try.
Sounds like a plan. Inspector, let's go inspect.
It is the
Absolutely.
easiest way to get the best apples off the tree.
Didn't know there was gonna be apples.
Okay.
So lovely.
I'm just fussing with
Graves pulls out a
dynamic
shield
lighting.
and affixes it to his arm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no way that most of us can be inconspicuous here.
The giant schlepping owl person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the robot man, and whatever this is.
Yeah, I also link shield onto the shoulder, and I'm like, let's party.
Yeah.
We head down Candle. And so in theory this has a sign out front, so it's like, oh, is the sign just to denote that this is a safe house for them, or is it actually a storefront of some sort?
It's just the symbol.
Ah.
That's like, it used to be more of a secret, like, this is the hideout. It's got this
It was code
sign
and
with
now
no
it's an
words on it.
advertisement. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Cool.
They, especially since they're causing more and more fights, and they obviously have like the tattoos. They're like, oh yeah, the sign. But yeah, it's more that this is like safe haven for them.
Then I think we would just sort of like, Avengers run it straight up to the front door and just crash through it. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go.
Do it.
Right? Can
Is
people
someone
see
this is part of
the?
the door?
See darkness.
We have the area, but it's dark right now. I think we're gonna need to drop tokens where they need to be so we can get vision.
Right. I always mess this up because it confuses me. I've turned on vision for all of the tokens, and I've turned on dynamic lighting with daylight for the map, and yet you might not see it still.
Oh.
No.
Do we have tokens on?
Oh,
right now?
goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I dropped the tokens.
Okay.
Sorry if I just threw another token down.
Nope.
Let's see. Did it turn it back off? No, it did not. Okay. See that it's on the right layer. Interesting. Roll 20. Why you do this? See, this map actually matters with the dynamic lighting, so I'm like trying to. Maybe that. I'm now making the tokens emit light. See if that works.
Oh, everything's black over here. I mean,
It could just be that we needed to have light sources because none of us can see.
well, Lash has complete dark vision.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
right.
I don't.
It's still daytime, so.
Yeah.
Rec also
Oh, I should
has
actually put
They're
non-standard.
already on.
Oh,
This is weird.
I certainly don't know.
I literally just showed the other group how to do this, and it worked then. So
Nice.
now I'm like,
Hey, gotta love it. It's not your
I've
fault.
seen that you have written Lash was here.
Do you want to try deleting those tokens and we can try to drop new ones and see if that fixes it?
Do that.
Yeah, should we load out and load in again? Like,
Yeah,
we
I
turn
think
it off and on?
this happened in one of our other games, and I think it fixed it when we redropped. So maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I will too.
How do you do that?
I'll just exit the game and then.
Yeah, back out and get back in.
Uh-oh.
I don't think she realizes how well that mic is picking her up.
So I just close the tab?
Yeah, or you click the little gear top right and then
Yeah.
exit game.
Okay, well, I don't think that helps me, anyways.
Yeah, I still can't see.
Mine says it's loading. Everything is black.
Everything is black. Let me redrop your token at least. So, if anyone understands the Roll20ness, so as I am, like when I turned dynamic lighting on, it went from mostly like darkish opaque to slightly less dark opaque, but still not completely lit. And I've never had that happen where there are two levels of opacity.
Pretty odd.
It's very strange.
Great.
I see.
I love Roll20. I'm going to send you this picture. Here's what I see.
Oh, that's strange.
That's cool.
And here
Yeah,
are
it's-
the settings.
It's completely
Yeah, I
dark
was like,
for
show me the settings. Let me see those.
Is fog of war on?
I thought that was like hidden in a different. Because there's the legacy setting. What if I put legacy lighting on?
Maybe turn off like daylight.
When I turn off daylight, everything's back to like just the regular dark opaque look.
Huh.
Okay, maybe. Did that do something?
No, still red on this side.
He's talking to himself. He's mumbling.
Yeah.
Because now I got it to at least be the normal color that the map is supposed to be.
As someone who reads or who does and writes tech support stuff, I'm like, let me read this to myself explicitly with intention to see if I can glean
I
anything
just
from
made a
it.
circle. There's nothing.
Maybe disable token drop so that so that while we're dragging it changes, but that shouldn't not reveal
Yeah,
where we can see.
I usually have that on, so I mean, I can still try it. So for whatever reason, like the color changed for me, that would usually mean that everyone can see now, but you still can't.
Maybe
Are
share.
tokens on the token layer?
Yep,
Or the different layer?
token object and token layer.
Wait, how are you seeing layers?
Oh, here I'm just
Oh.
reading stuff.
Do we have to like have control over tokens or something?
I wonder if that's something that could also be a thing.
Oh,
Ooh.
hey.
Oh,
There it is.
Did that do it?
Yeah.
It was the controlled by. Why?
Oh,
because you can move DM tokens while things are obscured, and it won't. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, well, sweet. We're gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry I
know.
wrote Lash was here now.
Nah.
you did.
I saw.
Oh, there it is. It's revealed.
I was being
I can
silly.
see it here.
I don't know how to make it go away now.
Well, right now it's just her. But
If you click it, you could. I think you can delete it, Yeah.
Click it with what?
or I can
Okay, there you go.
with your mouse. You have to be like right on the line.
Gotcha. Oops.
Wait, can everyone see everything? Because I still have a lot of obscurity.
No,
Yeah,
I think the rest
Yes,
of that's supposed to
that's
be
on
obscured.
purpose.
Okay, just making sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
it's
So that's the
basically
The door's not open yet.
yeah,
Okay.
it's her field of vision.
You could peek in this window here.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
So which one of these
But
is
I
actually the
believe
entrance?
This is the door.
The door's there.
This thing is the door?
Yeah.
So is it
There's
like
I think so.
window.
It's
A
very
real s-
large. It's like
Oh.
double doors. But there's
There's a
also
premium
this. So
door.
maybe it's a window. But for whatever reason, it's blocked.
So we got here, but no one's outside. This right?
No one's outside. Right.
Okay.
Maybe instead of the door, we crash through a window.
Yeah.
They certainly would expect that less, I'm sure.
Do we want to go through the open window, or do we want to force our way through the blocked window?
Well, if we're going for shock and awe,
I don't care. Like whatever the group decides. Don't really have an opinion.
Latrine,
Yeah.
are you familiar with people trying to keep you out of things?
Oh yeah.
Could you maybe look around and see if there's anything here that's more aggressive than your typical lock or bolt?
Oh sure. Yeah. 1 moment. Let's see what I can find. Where is? Oh, is it just investigation?
Yeah.
Or is it like? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna grab a real D20. 1 sec. I got 2 with you. Although sometimes they don't like me, so I might be able to hear 4. But yeah.
My hunch is that if we find one of these entryways to be particularly more aggressive, we should go in through that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do I search for traps? Is that a thing?
Perception.
It's just perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also we can also consider if we are entering through one of those means and cause a lot of noise.
So
the
I
idea
got
that some of us may try to enter another way while we're causing a diversion.
an
Yeah.
11 on perception.
Okay. So basically, it's got 3 entry points. The front door, which is this little space here. This bigger one next to it is like a warehouse loading door for like a vehicle to go through.
oh, that's not even a window.
And then, yeah. Go figure. I had to read the paragraph. And
That's all right.
then the oh, actually, okay. So the one that is like, this is a window, which is what I said, but it's like painted over to like around the edges to like seal it, but you could still kind of see through it. But yeah, then you have the door and the warehouse door next to each other that are both locked.
Quick
And
question.
there's like a little sliding peephole on the front door.
quick
Yes.
question. So perception is check for traps, not investigation.
Yes.
Right.
And you
Okay.
don't find any traps.
Okay, and I did not find any traps. Okay. I think everything's safe. They look like normal doors and windows to me.
Who wants to test that?
Hey, Mr. Graves. I once saw a funny play where they knocked on the door and the guy opened the little slot and then they just wham the door open on him. So maybe we do start with a knock?
Yeah, that could be entertaining to recreate.
The doors are locked, so.
Well,
So we slide down to the smaller door.
Mhm.
Maybe one of our faster people can rush in behind us and the other two can go in through the window.
Oh, I'm not fast. Also, I don't think I should go alone.
well, you're not stealthy either, right? Like, so you should probably come with us.
That's the idea.
What are your specialties, Zythar? Zythiar?
Zythiar. Well, I cast spells.
Okay.
He's a wizard.
I mean, I'm a very
You're a military wizard.
I'm a relatively armored wizard, but yes.
I actually wouldn't mind a relatively armored individual going with latrine through the window so that there's some tanky ability.
All right.
Are you decently robust?
No. Not right now, anyway. But I can manage it.
I was about to say,
Level 1.
Latrine does not have the strength to like punch a hole in the window. She would be able to try to lockpick it if it was locked shut.
Mhm.
But that would take a few
I got a
moments.
15 strength.
Yeah, you're beefy for a wizard.
Beefy wizard.
Yeah, have
That constitution.
Zai do it. As soon as we push through this door, just smash that window and roll in.
All right.
So you
So
would
Latrine
prefer
and
me to come
Zythiar-
through the door?
Yes, please. So that way you can follow us in and grab any hostages while we engage. Free the hostages. And do you have extra knives to hand to them or anything?
No. I have only the weapons on my body.
I pull out. I grab a mace and a knife, and I hand them over to you. And I'm like, if you could pass those to our new friends when we make them.
Okay. They disappear into the feathers.
I turned to.
I forgot to mention that this is a 2-story building as well.
Oh, that is good to know.
That would be helpful.
Oh well.
Yep.
I
You can
turned to
differentiate.
Zaytier, and I go, all right. So I got my sword out. You're going to like punch a hole in the window and then just kind of chuck me in there, all right?
All right.
Yeah, not too hard. Not too hard. No, we're not throwing a bowl. You're just gonna like lift me up and put me through the hole.
I can do that.
Just make sure it's a big enough hole. I'm gonna curl in, but just make sure it's a big enough hole. I don't want to get caught. All right, got this.
Lastra's going to draw her scimitar.
By the way, when I do this, am I rolling strength or am I rolling an attack?
I mean, I guess
strength.
You are attacking the window.
Like,
I don't
are
know.
you
I think
talking
it's
about?
strength because you're trying to break.
I was wondering if I could have used True Strike, but that's fine. Well, whenever you give me the word.
I don't see why not. If you want to use, like, I'm fine with that. If you want to use True Strike.
Oh, all right.
I think we should time it so we do it at the same time. So if it makes noise,
Yeah.
It will cover your noise.
All right, so
Once we-
I'll get advantage on this then.
Okay. So once everybody is in place, Graves will knock on the door.
I actually look over at Graves and I'm like, I'll do the talking.
That is perfectly acceptable. I will be ready.
As you knock, everyone give me perception rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna do my strength thing,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and then
I rolled a natural 20
Nice.
plus 5.
nice.
Woohoo.
Oh man!
So,
I didn't mean this
Inspector.
to be a save. Oh well, whatever. It's still a 21 though.
Your strength.
Yep.
Because I cast True Strike. It's the same,
Yeah.
I guess. I think.
So Lash and Inspector, when you knock, you hear a bunch of like scrambling inside. Of like, it sounds like people are trying to like move around and maybe hide. And someone else is approaching the door.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Watch.
I kick the window.
Yeah, I plant myself by the door the moment that slat opens.
Move some things around here.
I guess I should have rolled it from here. Oh, whatever. It was the same roll.
There. Okay.
I hold
So
up
the little
one finger to Graves as we're waiting for the slat to open.
mhm.
On your mark.
So the slat opens and you see a Penku standing there.
Oh no.
And as soon as the slat opens, I go, "Hey, it's Gar! It's the Xants! They're on our tail! Let us in!"
Kind of looks between you suspiciously.
Would you like a deception
What's the password?
or performance? Because I would prefer performance.
Performance works.
Hell yeah, 18.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm like leaning so that my face is like pretty close into the hole, but still enough space
Yeah.
so that Graves can slam in. So yeah, I'm like, there's like 20 of them, quick!
Yeah. Oh no! And the thing closes, and you hear him like futzing with the lock.
As soon as I hear the like slide, I pull my finger down.
Mhm.
Okay. Now the door's unlocked.
Yep,
I ram into it.
there we go.
Nice. So you ram into it and knock this guy back a little bit. Maybe not that far. Just there. And I'd say that at least he is going to skip a turn, but if you could remember to click on your token first. But
Yep.
roll
Do
initiative. Okay. Gotta roll for these guys.
Good thing I did this now because Graves is slow.
How do you roll initiative? Or I don't need to do it
Click
yet,
on your
right?
token.
Oh god.
Click my token.
I guess.
Y'all see that 5?
No, I think you do. And then you click the word initiative on your character sheet.
Oh, hold on. 1 second. Ah,
I
shit.
got a 9.
You see mine?
I thought you were
Is
gonna
that
close it.
okay? Well,
I rolled
alright.
real dice and got 13.
So did I already smash the window? I don't know.
I figured you did that as soon
Yes,
as we
please.
Yeah.
gave the
Okay.
signal and broke
You did
it.
your roll,
Got it.
and I think we're supposed to
Yep.
time it when the door got slammed, so
Okay.
I would assume.
Yep, and that
Um,
initiates combat, so y'all are in.
So I click on me and then I click on my thing and then I click on initiative.
I don't actually remember if you had your. I think you put your stat stuff
I did.
in enough.
we go.
So
There's
you
my
click on the token. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're good. There we go.
Yay. Okay.
Sorry,
Tony
the pot
Mm.
smoking was really bad outside and we have the fans on, so it was just all coming into the apartment.
Yeah, I bet.
Ugh.
Ugh, it smells so
Um,
gross.
Tony said he rolled real dice. Can you put him in?
Yes.
18,
That-
right?
The acid
Let me-
king.
Let me go back to the. What did you get, Tony?
He's in the bathroom for a second. He got a 13.
Oh, okay. 13. Okay.
I'm surrounded by henchmen.
Yeah,
That one fucker got a 20. What's
Mhm.
I
that
know.
about?
That was not one of us. apparently.
Well, I'm at the very bottom, if that makes you feel better.
Hey, me and the tuna are in the same count. Nice.
Oh, yeah. You and Latrina are just in perfect sync.
Is there a rule about shooting through friendly spaces in 5th edition? I feel like there is.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
only for that tile you're crossing
Yeah.
friendlies.
Thank you.
All right.
Annalisa having clean issues. Annalisa's having clean issues.
Okay. We ready?
Yes.
As ready as we can be.
Let's do this.
Let's eat crow. I mean,
So this guy is just going to move up and
Have
you can. All right.
have me and Xavier busted through the window and jumped in here?
If you want to position yourself like on the other side of the wall, at least, because
Okay.
she busted through the window at the same time you like open the door and crack the guy in the face.
Nice.
We should move.
So
next to the tree.
I would assume that we're then in
Yes. Okay.
turn
Cool.
order like as soon as it happens.
Cool.
So that guy moves and he's gonna shoot at I keep wanting to say Brit, but Brick.
Brock, but
Rock.
Rock. Sorry.
One of them,
The Kinku.
right? One of them's a Kinku, so that's probably how it comes out.
And he rolls a 14.
on Breck?
Mhm.
No, 18.
Cool.
Boom.
A few whiffs. Next up is this guy in the corner. He's gonna move here, but that's all he's gonna do. So it is Lash's turn.
Okay. Lash is going to move. She's gonna step in and stab.
Mm-hmm. Step in and stab.
She's gonna stab this guy.
Somebody stab.
Okay. I walked away, but I'm totally still kissing. I forgot I left my oven on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Right.
Those electric.
But let me,
17 to hit.
that's definitely a hit.
All right. 5 damage.
Woo. All right. Run back. Across the room. The next guy is gonna skip his turn because he's like just got smacked by a door and is all stunned and stuff. So it is
And stabbed.
And stabbed.
and stabbed.
You got hit by a door and a pointy object in quick succession. That's not a good day.
Certainly doesn't seem so.
Go. All right. Continue. I'm just gonna put more cookies in the oven.
Yay.
So
Breck's
after Lash,
then-
that's me?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to push in past there.
Nope.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's weird. I feel like more of that should be visible.
Yeah, it's probably because the boxes are stacked.
There's boxes.
Oh,
Yeah. Some of the things are like tall stacks.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use dash and keep moving. So I took an attack of opportunity from that dude as I moved past him, which he can't do anything about because he's putting cookies in the oven. Ha 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 ha. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, there we go. There's the creeper back there.
Mhm.
Yep.
20,
Oh, man.
What is that you're moving through?
25, 30.
That-
So that's rough terrain, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Are
cool.
those
It's like just
chairs?
debris and stuff.
Yeah, so I sort of stumble over it after I may or may not have gotten tagged by.
He missed.
Okay, yeah. You get a nice clang as he's like off the armor, and you're like, nope. So it appears they're not on
Pelted
this.
by a rogue cookie.
So yeah, so I shout, not seeing them.
All right. I need
Just
to
me.
eventually
Yeah,
look
creeper
up
there, too.
how to make people's names appear in the turn order, because that I do not understand.
Oh yeah. I guess I wouldn't know. It's my turn.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
Okay.
This is how.
I guess we're gonna do a ray of frost on this guy coming up to us.
Yeah.
See now.
You have to click on your token and then click on the gear
Yeah,
where it
I'm
says
doing
name.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. I just was doing that. There's just so many crooked things to
Put
enter
mine in.
I got a
Thank you.
16 a hit,
There you go.
6 cold damage, and the speed of that person is reduced by 10.
Cool.
Wait, how did we do that again? I missed it.
Just click on the gear and put your name. Yours is already in.
Never mind.
Okay. So then there. Okay. And let me put the marks on member. Ooh, there's a snail. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
The tree.
Can I use a free action to draw my short bow? Because I was holding my short sword. I want to swap them.
Mhm.
So I'm going to draw my short bow and then aim for the guy that just got blasted with the cold.
Okay.
How do I do that? What do I roll for a short bow?
Short bow is a D20
Uh-huh.
plus your dexterity mod.
Okay.
And I assume your proficiency bonus.
So 7 plus 6 plus 2. So 9 plus 6 is 15.
Sounds good. That's a hit.
Cool.
And then it's 1d6 plus your dex mod.
Oh, shit. I didn't grab a d6. All right, hold on. Well, 1d6 plus my dex mod.
Mhm.
So a 5 plus a 6 is 11.
Ooh.
I think you're counting your proficiency in your dex bonus because 5th edition maxes out at +5.
Oh. Okay. So subtract 2 from my original 15.
Either way.
Yeah.
Did.
Hit. And then you said it was. I'm sorry, what was the damage again? It was a d6 plus what?
Your dex mod.
Okay, so that's still an 11.
He did.
Whoop.
I just, when I see him fall over dead, I just shout into the fray, be like, Lash, I got some more feathers for you.
Is that one a Kenku as well?
I mean, it's got an icon
All of them
as
are.
one. Yeah, it's got an icon as one. So if you hear it, you hear it. If you don't, you don't. That's what I shout.
I can't.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
All right. This guy gonna attack with his short sword.
Flexing the brick.
Oh, 19.
Uh-oh.
That does hit.
Oh, damn, he connects.
Yep. 3 piercing.
Ouch.
It's a fair amount.
Murder and back.
Inspect.
All right. Well, I will move up to here.
That's +6. And +2.
No, that's a saving throw. Your
And,
dexterity modifiers
Okay. So it's +6.
because
Well,
you are proficient in your dexterity saving throw.
Immediately take a swing with the warhammer.
And you'll notice over here in actions,
Ooh, you're swinging it.
+6 to hit, damage d6 plus 1.
Damn it.
7.
Oh,
Man.
So it's +6 to hit.
The dice just
Because
are
I used her dex mod.
not
Yeah.
your friend today.
That was no good.
That is a miss.
Stop.
Live with it.
Well, you can stand there and take some hits.
Yeah, basically. Now we're engaged.
To be married? No.
Of course.
Yeah.
Graves is a creature of honor.
Moose fast.
We'll do the right thing. Now, if we're engaged, I must follow suit.
Do you have like a little bow tie that like magnetically attaches like right here?
Yes.
Clank.
Like those dress up
Um,
dolls that you like fridge magnets.
Nice.
Because
It's
of
not
your
a bow tie,
background,
it's
dear,
a
it just looks
deer.
like you're wrestling a void.
I am.
You look like
Um,
you're in one of those Bigfoot videos, like all blurry and fuzzy and coming out of the wilderness.
Is that
I
Basil?
want to see Bigfoot holding a cat.
Tell me that wouldn't create a buzz.
Wow.
So this guy is attacking Graves now, and he got a 10. He rolled the same roll.
Yeah, basically, we're equally matched.
Ugh.
Look at
Ugh.
this.
Yeah.
Ill-advised.
So great.
All right, this guy's gone.
He's dead
Why
now.
didn't it delete him? So it is Lash's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
10?
Nope.
Okay.
Everyone's rolling 10s.
Yeah,
Well, they
All
started
coming up
it.
10s. Mhm.
I know that's not how this plays out, but in my head canon, like the door hit this guy and it's still on top of him, and you're stabbing him through the slot.
Yep. So it's the door guy's turn now. That worked out nicely. Pushes the door off, and Lash, in a completely different voice than you experienced a moment ago, he says, "Is that all you've got?" And he,
Okay.
Is he
but
not-
I would say that he was prone, so that takes a turn to get back up, right?
Well, it's a move.
Okay.
They can still
He
attack.
can still attack. He gets up and he tries to slash at you with an 11.
Doesn't hit. I'm a 13.
He whiffs it.
I love that level 1. It's just you spout one-liners and then you whiff and then
Yeah.
I feel like
He's confused
probably
because I
did.
look like another bird.
Yeah, you probably did like a, and it just goes fast. All right, Tony.
Is this what I've been doing to people? I'm an asshole. I kind of do the. I ran into some feelings once to this guy, and I keep searching. I move out of his space there. Does it give an attack of opportunity? 5, 10,
Yes, because you're engaged with.
15, 20. Yeah, I'm pretty much heading
That
up.
is a staircase,
Yeah.
by the way.
No, absolutely.
Yep.
I'm like, don't see him headed to second level. And so to make this worse for you, Rabbit, I'm gonna go to the second floor.
Okay.
But I'll just chill there with like, maybe I'll just put myself there to finish my 30 move. So for when things move upstairs.
Mhm. I will drag you over.
Yeah, you should be in a different part of the map. There you go.
Oh, sweet. Split level. So is that the same? Okay, so all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gross.
Oh yeah.
I dash. 35, 40. Is that rough terrain there?
No, I think you could get past that.
45, 50, 55, 60.
My
Making me
cookies.
scroll.
This
This
is
map.
one of the Kenku.
How do you have so much move?
You just
Don't
dash.
go upstairs. My cookies are up there.
No, I'm just doing nothing but moving, so it's 60
Yeah.
instead
Oh,
of
right. I see.
60. So dash.
yeah.
Just running through this warehouse.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not here to murder people. That's secondary. We'll do that once we're done.
Yeah. As long as one of us secures the hostages, we're golden.
Yeah.
No. Do these boxes like block line of sight? Oh wait,
they
they do.
do.
Because
Some of them do.
Wait, it is my turn now, right?
Did that bird
Yes.
hit me?
He missed.
Not very good.
So was that? Wait, I didn't mean to go there. But that's like 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5. 6, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to get that close.
Well, 6 is you have 30 move, right?
Yeah, well,
You pretty much have LOS on both of these now.
what's the other one? That one's dead.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Killed it.
It took
Okay.
2 minutes to figure out what LOS meant.
Line of sight
Oh.
because you're a big nerd.
Sorry.
I'm a raid this one too,
I don't
or attempt to.
I don't know any of these terms.
13. Does a 13 hit this?
Yes.
one?
I feel like
Cool,
Rachel's
yes.
grandma saying lots of love.
All right.
instead of love.
Another 5 damage and 10 feet slower.
Yay. Okay. I mean, how dare you take out my Kenku?
Oh, wait, 1, 2.
Make everybody
3,
slower.
4,
Nobody
5.
can run after Breck now. Breck is just running like the wind.
That's where I
Okay.
stay.
Latrine.
Breck did good because you ran right past that murder alley at the top of the stairs.
Do I have a clear enough shot to aim for that?
That one's dead.
creature? Oh, the one that Xavier was just attacking.
This is dead.
Nope. This
No, the
one's
other
dead.
one's dead.
Yeah, that one's dead.
This one's
This
slow.
one's
This
just
is
Yeah,
slow.
that Yeah, the one that's slow. Can I?
Oh,
do
sorry.
I-
It has a little icon in the corner, but I can't.
It's a snail.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can zoom in
So I did zoom
with
in
the
just now.
plus.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Didn't know what a blessing for.
Do I have a clear shot at him, or do I need to move closer to Xavier?
Let me look at this. According to dynamic lighting, no.
Yeah, that's why I climbed over.
Okay,
I would've-
so
I would've
Yeah,
kept
I'm
that
gonna-
down.
these boxes are like actually tall.
okay. So I'm gonna climb. Can I just, if I climb on top of the boxes, will they support me, or will they like crumble beneath me?
You're
I
small.
think you could get up there. It would just like, I mean, you have plenty of movement to climb up there.
Okay,
So
I want
yeah,
to
I'd say that's
climb
fine.
on top of the boxes, and then aim for the like up here, aim for that dude, the one that's slow.
Yes,
Okay, so
The
that's
tag
not
team.
very nice.
Yeah, well, this is actually working out pretty well.
I have a 16 to hit,
Woo!
That's a hit.
and a 9 for damage.
And he did. She's just taking him out. Freeze him and then
Yeah.
shatter him, I guess.
Yeah, basically,
That's pretty cool.
we're making bird pops.
Or catch him and kill
There,
him.
I'll make it more
catches him,
obvious
I kill
that
him.
he did. There we go.
Okay.
So dead.
Now it is not his turn because he did. So now it is Graves.
All right. Well, let's try this experience again.
Swing.
Initiating
Yep.
melee protocol.
Yep. Hopefully, he does something. Son of a bitch.
Oh man.
Man,
Yep.
Woo.
why? Yeah, no,
I
not
got
so
some other
much.
good rolls, but this combat is
Yeah.
not liking me.
You just
Try
used him on your
him.
investigation.
Yeah, he definitely hits. He got a 23.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
a crit too? Shit.
And that is 4 piercing.
Okay.
Can you pierce Inspector Graves?
Oh yeah.
Emotionally.
Inspector Graves is pierceable.
You just gotta get him in a joint. It's an asshole move though.
Yeah.
That's rude.
I know.
Gotta get deep down in there.
Lash's turn.
I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
I don't want to leave
Right.
Graves here by himself with 2 of them.
Well, it's fine. If you need to strike Graves, if there's one thing, Graves have sucked at swinging things around, but he can survive.
It's like a stupid AC. Like you can totally leave them there, and they'll just tire themselves out trying
Graves
to hit
got
him.
good AC and he can self heal too, so
Oh god.
he'll stay in the game.
I do have a spell I can use. It's not often I play spellcasters, guys.
Mm-hmm. You'd like. I like your shirt, by the way. I didn't say that earlier.
Thanks.
I wished I wasn't like flipped, because then you could read what my shirt says.
I can read it. It's not flipped for me.
Yeah, it's not.
Chrome flips it.
It's good for us.
Oh, that's weird.
Yep.
Someone that's like, what? I'm seated on the wrong side.
So a 15-foot cube from me, that would
Mhm.
not hit Graves, would it?
I
can
move. You can move. It would hit it.
Okay.
Each square is 5.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go position yourself behind them, you'll be able to.
Wouldn't she be
But they
moving
will
through
get
them, though?
attack of, they both
Yeah, go
will
ahead.
be able to.
Go ahead, try hit me.
Okay.
Try.
15
Watch
and
out.
7.
Oh fuck. Well, one of them hits me.
Okay. 1 does 6.
Okay. Shit.
I got you. I got you, fam.
Wait, you can heal organic peoples?
How
Yeah.
did she rotate?
Oh, right. You're
Okay.
not that thing. I don't know what you are.
Okay.
That's what we're keeping
It's not.
the
It's not
secret.
really hard to figure out.
Gee, he's
Yeah,
a Boy Scout? I wonder.
Right.
I have to be
Um,
there. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that. You got that patch.
Mhm.
Like,
And Warforged are healed the same way. The rationale.
It's dumb.
Okay.
You're basically tightening the magic holding robot together.
Neat.
okay.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, which pushes out a thunderous force of waves from me, each creature in a 15-foot cube orienting from me. Okay.
Okay.
Do I roll a 20?
No, I believe they make a save because you do the clap.
Yeah, it's a con save. I thought.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
maybe it's not. I don't know.
Blah, blah, blah. A thunderous wave force sweeps out from you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube orienting from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed away from you. Okay.
One botched, and one got 8.
My spell DC
Yeah.
is 13, so no.
2d8.
You do 2d8 damage on it.
Roll that sweet damage. At level 1, 2d8.
Yeah, you start at 2 damage. You good.
12.
They explode
Damn.
into a flurry of feathers.
So are you ready? Are you watching it?
I watch. Ooh. Oh, wait. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
That's at the 2 hour and 1 minute mark. So JC can watch it later.
There.
Look at the spell effect. Perfect.
Well, that's fun.
Well, one is dead. I'll have to go back to the selection mode. That would be good.
Just
keep
poofing
doing
them.
this.
Yeah.
But they're pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, into me.
So yeah.
Come in my
Take really
Take
go
embrace.
Graves
anywhere.
damage.
That's right. Come in my embrace.
Well, you're engaged,
I
so
guess.
I just...
We
So
are
both
now.
be against the wall.
Opportunity.
What's that?
And he is looking incredibly rough. But he's not dead yet. That guy's gone. Brack.
I will continue my circuit.
It's my turn to not know how to pronounce a name.
10,
I just want to
15.
say Barack Obama though.
20. Wait, what is that? Hold on. No.
I was thinking the Brack show.
20,
Brick-a-brack.
25, 30, and I dash.
Let me pull up the flavor text for the second
Meanwhile, he's
floor.
running around in circles up there. Just
Greg
going,
is just running laps around this warehouse upstairs.
Hold on, guys. I got 5 more to go.
Yeah, we're fighting and we're just
That's
here
okay.
to.
So, what, so yeah, read me the gray text.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know that it has it. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. It's an open second level, so I assume that means that you could look down and see the action still. Because I assume that's what open means, and it is called a balcony.
Oh, I just leaped off the balcony.
wait, what?
That's what that must be.
5,
Yeah.
10, so not going to do that. 15, so I still have 15. Here we go. I'm going to Oh, so
How
I should.
amazing
How come?
would this be
Then I
if
should be
you
able to
ran all the
see-
way up and then jumped down back to the ground floor?
I hope
I
you can totally.
see.
So I should be able to see the rest of
see
this,
now.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's weird that
Alright.
it still hides it
So
from
I'm going
you.
to be here next
but-
to the crane, but I'm just going to scoot to take a
Okay.
peek.
Stacked with crates, overlooks the main warehouse. If you search the crates,
We'll do that
find
later.
some junk.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't need to.
There are so many boxes here, making that view
Yep.
difficult.
All right, where I think I was right here, right? Oh, well, yeah, 15. So 5, 10, 15. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna run back since that balcony is pretty obvious. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then dash. 5, 10, 15,
They really are just doing all
20, 25.
There are some rooms to the back, like there was a closed door.
Oh, so I would have been able to see all this?
That, like, up there, that's not one of the rooms, but this over
Oh, yeah.
here.
I thought I
You
saw
see
a
the
door.
open
door.
space.
Okay, so that I'm not cheating, right? Would I have been able to have seen over here?
I think so.
Probably.
You would
Okay.
have been able to see it's just like more open space and like crates and junk.
Okay. Then yes, since it would have been pretty obvious there were no other humanoids. Then yeah, I would have barreled through that door because I'm gonna make you reveal all this map in 2 rounds or less.
Yeah.
Let
Boy.
me-
Oh, now that I know that it's fixed, let me change the setting
Sure.
so that places you've been should
Breck is
stay
really just
illuminated.
Goblin Zeppelin going around the map, clearing all the fog of war.
You hear Breck yell. "Door!" And then you hear the crash as he thunders into it.
We can probably hear you pretty clearly now that we've established that you're on the balcony.
No, yeah, you see me running and then up along the railing.
Yeah,
And-
he's like up here.
There.
I shout,
Jeez.
"Door!" Does a 12 get me through that door?
Yeah, it's not locked.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel
There's a
real
rat
dumb for a
inside.
while.
There's a what?
There's a rat inside.
I squeal like a little girl and run back out. No.
Is it showing you the rat? What layer is this rat on? Let's see.
I
It
see
should
a
be on the
rat.
right layer.
Yeah, 5, 10.
Okay.
I run past it. Another door. I would like to go
What
through
moves do you have?
this door. Oh my god.
You started here. So
That
Yeah.
door is also
it's not
open.
that much.
It's
I
more
thought
rat.
he ran all the way down there and then
No,
up
he
there.
didn't.
I was
Okay.
trying to assert whether or not I could actually see those places. So I've only technically moved
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay,
25,
I
30.
missed that part.
We
Gotcha.
did it because we couldn't see what was going on.
So this is a window?
Yes.
Don't jump out the window now.
5, 10,
You guys are on your own.
Don't defend us
15.
from yourself.
more rats. Okay. Is this another window up here?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That
Alright,
looks like
I'm
a
good.
bathroom.
If the rats make attacks, feel free. It's all the attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. No, I think they're pretty chill
They're more
unless
scared
you,
of you than they are of.
step on one. Yep.
Oh my
Alright,
goodness.
so that's all my move.
It does actually say harmless rats skitter about.
Cute.
That's fair.
You will notice though that as you're looking into these rat rooms,
Oh yes.
that this well, no, maybe I'll tell you next turn because you were rushing through, and in a span of 6 seconds, I don't know that you've noticed this detail yet.
I'm just noting
But
the
I'll figure-
doors and
I guess
Yep.
it's true.
Yeah, that room is awfully tiny. You might be in the shitter.
It's a closet.
A crap closet.
A water
I guess you would have seen this part. Above each door is a steel alarm bell, but nothing happens when you're going through. Like none of them go off.
Bells don't go off.
No, when you open those doors, it's like
the best.
Okay.
That either means that haha they're deactivated, or oh no they're magic.
Probably magic. You can die. Just kidding.
And these rooms with the rats in them have like desks and chairs. So you're like, okay, this is their like office.
The
space?
rat has an office?
The rats all have office. The rats just sitting behind the desk like, excuse me?
Should have known the rats are like leading this interim.
Right.
They're
Don't
obviously
you ever knock?
accountants. They're keeping account of all the revenue.
And next turn, if you want to investigate these alarm bells, I'll give you some more tidbits. But till then,
Okay.
you
I think I'm gonna start by moving like right here and yelling over to Graves and Lash. Do you need assistance?
No, I believe we are okay.
Then I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yep.
Transport me where I go. I don't know where I go.
Mr. Sidnan has
I got
run up to the door.
I had 4. Okay, 5, 6. Do I have any rough idea where you went?
Well,
You
he
saw
said
me go
door.
off to the
you,
right.
you did see, yeah. This is the balcony. So you saw him like run around here, and then disappear over here somewhere.
Yeah,
I
if you look at the
shouted,
map,
"Door!"
see the stairs here? Like,
And there is an open door.
this is open here, like all this spot. So we could see him running up there.
Right. Okay, that's one move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get over here.
Yep.
I peer
can
through this
see-
open door and don't see anybody there except
Yeah,
for
you
rats.
can see the door on the left is open, the door across is not. And you can hear me through the door on the left.
Yep. Then there's just some tables and chairs and some rats minding their own business, not doing anything suspicious. And there's the silver bell alarm bells above each office.
I just yell, "Is it clear?"
Don't know. Left door, forward door.
Understood. All right, that's my turn.
Latrine.
Sorry, what's going on with this one right here, the one that's next to Inspector Graves?
He just got blasted by
Yeah.
Lash's attack and smacked against the wall, and he looks close to dead,
A tender embrace.
It's still alive. Yeah.
but still alive.
Okay. So like, is he's sort of like incapacitated? Is he?
He's
But he's
mostly dead.
mostly dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We can handle it. Please move on.
There is a door. Oh, no. Like I say, nobody's asked that. I shouldn't tell you that yet.
How far?
I'm too distracted by all these freaking boxes in the way.
Mm-hmm.
How far came in? Like,
If you do full move 60,
so is it like, how many boxes is that?
Each box is 5.
10.
Each square. Mostly because there are boxes in this map.
Yeah.
I'm just scanning along. Like, I run over to this side of the wall because I just wanted to see if there was anything other than a wall. It looks like there's just a wall.
Nope.
Just
This is a wall.
Okay. Oh, so that, like, if I were to run against this, it'd just be like a wall.
Yep.
I can't go there.
Oh, but there's a door on the other side.
No. None of us have actually technically seen that yet.
Yep.
So,
You know, there is a way that I could prevent everyone from going through walls, but it always causes horrible, horrible glitches, so I don't turn it on.
Oh dear.
But whoops!
5, 10, 15, 30, 35,
I was about to
40,
say, there's a
45,
door right
60, 55 and 60. So I'm just going to end up here for my full 60 movement.
I think we would
I just-
at least intuit that there's a space. Either this is the dumbest staircase ever, and it's just
Right.
solid stairs, or there's a Harry Potter hole underneath it.
So I did my full movement and I kind of just ran around just to double check that I didn't miss any secret doors. And now I'm
Mhm.
here because I don't think I can go anywhere else right now.
Something that I just noticed,
Yeah.
which it makes it very hard for me to see on this map myself because it's the same color as the darkness. But roll a perception for when you were in this corner.
Sorry, which corner? Oh, that corner. Oh, I was supposed to roll a perception from when I was over there?
Yes.
Okay. 9 plus 2, 11.
Let me check what the save is because I should have done that first. It's a wall.
Whoa, it's a wall.
It's a wall. Wow. Sorry.
Walls are my favorite. Okay.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Will you
Well,
finally land the hit?
third time's the charm. Maybe. We'll see.
Yay! That's exactly enough to hit.
Nice.
And whatever your damage is, he's dead because he had 1 hit point.
That was still by the skin of our teeth. Not because they were hard, just because getting a good die roll was apparently too complicated.
So you've killed all the enemies.
All right. I'm gonna, since Lash is down here with me, I'm gonna just look over and say, we should join the others. Are you hurt?
You're muted.
No.
It's always
There you go.
I have sustained injuries, but I am okay to continue on.
As we run upstairs, stay close. I will take care of it.
Of course.
And I'm gonna start. I guess it's still gonna move, so I'm gonna start moving on up.
We're out of turn order,
All
correct?
right. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend here.
Wait, we are?
Let's do.
Oh.
So if we're out of turn, I would come back into this room, and I think Zia would come into the next room.
Yeah, you said
Mhm.
this one.
Yeah, and
Right.
I would gesture that yes, you're going in the right direction because I'm gonna go check out this room.
Is this door unlocked in front of me right here?
I don't know why that shows as a door because it should be a window.
Oh, JK then, never mind.
Well, then I.
Oh no,
looked
the
at
one
it.
you're at is a door, but this
Yeah,
over
that's-
here is a
That's
window.
actually a window.
That's
Okay,
like the outside.
never mind.
I can.
It's the Winchester Mystery House. It's just a door to a
little
drop.
bit. Oh my god, am I at work?
I just sit clear and walk in here.
Yeah.
Lash, you can get back 5
Oh,
hit points.
wonderful.
So once I've gotten to that last room, I slap myself and heal myself 3 hit points.
The Shintarim have very tiny helpers.
And then I come back up and I'm like, Zia, are you hurt? You good?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. No, place is clear. So basically, at this point, I start searching things as we come out.
Mhm.
I'm like kicking
What you do
boxes
notice,
yeah.
now that the pressure of melee is off, that the alarm bells all have like wires coming from them, like running downstairs somewhere, so they're connected to something else.
So now that I'm standing where I'm standing and the light is illuminating it, I see there's a door back there.
Yep. That door is in plain sight.
I would follow Lash.
It is locked.
I follow Lash.
Yeah.
Would you like some help?
I shout, "Nothing upstairs so far, checking boxes."
I am unable to open this door, Latrine. Are you able to?
This hideout is very underwhelming.
Should be. I have
There is a locked door right
have-
down here.
thieves'
We will
tools.
try to open it.
How do I pick it? How do I use my thieves' tools?
Are you proficient in them?
I mean, as
There's
far as I
really
know.
nothing here. Okay.
How do I know?
I'm bored. Wait, no, wrong character.
It would have been part of your background.
Good
Bottom
this
left
side,
of your
because on
character
this
sheet
side-
should say tools, and it will likely say.
Yeah. Thieves' tools.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay.
I am a roguey. Stabbity, stabbity in the ankle. So how do I use them?
I'm gonna take some time to look at what the bodies have.
I don't know the actual math off the top of my head other than a d20 and proficiency and dexterity.
I believe it's a dex check with advantage because of the lockpicks. I'm
No,
double checking.
No, the tools just you use that in instead of a skill, so it just counts as a similar thing. Otherwise, they work just like skills. Is there loot?
On the bodies, there's some copper pieces. I did see. You got one of the bodies has 18 copper. One has 13 gold. One has 8 gold, and one has 10 copper.
Couple made out at the poker
Dear
game.
gods. Okay, that's very
Mhm.
there. All right, I'll try to divide this properly.
Okay, so the thieves'
it's-
tool says
Dex
it
check.
lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
So my d20 plus my dex bonus
And
Plus
then,
proficiency.
plus my proficiency.
yeah.
Okay. So that's a 6. So my d20 plus 6.
Six.
Uh, 11.
1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5, 7.
11.
Well, I guess 6.
You have some trouble with it, and you hear like some whimpering from the other side, but eventually you do get it open.
Did someone move me
Oh,
out?
we found them.
I thought I was there. Did I move me? I don't know. Anyway.
Don't hit me. I'll hit me.
Explosions.
Won't it let me?
Woohoo! Look at the
that's why.
smoke.
Trine, stop farting.
That's why. The funny thing is, I can't see the smoke anymore, but you can. I only saw it the first time I clicked, and so I'm like clicking, like it's not doing anything. Oh,
Multiple
I
smokes.
don't have the right layer selected. That's why it's not doing anything.
That's pretty good now.
Smoke, 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 smoke. It does smell like fish and vinegar in this closet.
Smells gross in here.
It is filled with discarded ropes, canvas, and tarpaulins, splintered wood from smashed barrels, and you see a red-headed figure inside with his eyes closed, like hiding under a tarp, like
Aw, he's so scared.
I'll share his handout. Well, actually, no, I won't. I'll wait until you talk to him.
Latrine walks in and is like, "Oi, hello, you right?"
Oh, oh my! You don't say. Oh, you're not. You're not those terrible kangaroo. Oh, good. Are you here to rescue me?
I don't know. I look at Lush. Are we here to rescue him?
I don't know who this
Yes.
man is, but we are looking for someone who is pretty and wearing Kingsley clothes.
He is wearing Kingsley clothes. He does have red hair.
What was
But
that?
he's not pretty? Is his face disfigured now?
I just shout from like halfway across the Floon.
Floon, right. We are looking for Floon. Are you Floon?
Oh, dreadfully sorry about all this. Actually, I'm Rainier. I was with Floon. He's not here anymore, unfortunately. Bit of a mix-up.
You're not Floon.
Then we have no other business with this person. Let us depart.
Close the door.
Wait, don't leave.
Should we not put him somewhere we know where he is so we don't mistake
Right.
the right one for the wrong one?
If nothing else, Graves will.
We should probably keep him
This
somewhere.
You
closet
should.
seems a real safe place to keep him.
I
Right.
once had this issue as a child. We could not tell apart our pets, so we put a red dot on one of their backs, so we knew which one was which.
Well, he's already got red, but we know
That was
someone who
fair.
loves purple that we can use.
Oh, there we go.
To,
It's true.
I
So,
walk up to
The,
the guy.
the door is.
Or try to
I
walk
think
up.
she closed the door again.
Oh, I open the door.
Yeah.
At least one of you that's not Lesh or Latrine might remember that he's the son of someone
Yes.
pretty important.
No, Graves will want him out of there.
yeah.
I mean, I open the door again and I say, "Where did Floon go?"
Oh, right.
Glower,
Yes.
glower, glower.
Well, you see, he's like kind of nervous at your glowering. We were both kidnapped by these terrible Zentarims.
Yes,
And
we know that part. Where
then-
did they go?
Yes, well, the party they were planning, you see here, it was crashed a bit by the other dreadful guild that Xanathar killed, and they ran off with Flood, thinking he was me. I think they were actually after me all along, because you see, my father,
Yeah.
insufferable man
Oh,
as he is, he's quite important. And
Okay, we know
I
that.
believe they think
Where is this party?
No. Don't worry about the party. Keep going.
they most likely have absconded to the sewers at this point.
Okay. Do the Xantarum believe that? Do the Xanathari? I forget what the plural of it is. Think that you or your
Right.
father have info on a particular stone?
Yes. You see, it was my father, after all, who hid this supposed horde of dragons in the first place.
Right.
It must be time to get cookies.
Okay.
Actually, it's now Clipper's good time.
So, to keep you safe, and so that we know who we're rescuing, we're gonna put you in contact with Floon's friend Volo, and you're just gonna be Floon.
Yes.
You're just gonna be Floon for a while, so that you stay under the radar, and we know who we're rescuing. How does that sound to you, Mr. Neverember?
Most excellent. That's a very wise plan. I like it.
Graves? Everyone else?
It will only succeed if you refrain from contacting any of your associates until the real Floon has been brought back safely.
I give him a look and I'm like,
Of course.
maybe we should knock him out.
Yeah, I quite understand. There'd be no need for unconsciousness.
Yeah,
Please.
we don't want to supply a damaged Floon, counterfeit or otherwise, to Mr. Volo. He seems pretty keen on him.
Yes,
seem
he
like he
is
goes
quite
on a lot.
taken.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
Yeah. Hey,
Well-
good for them. Whatever happiness you can find in this ridiculous fucking town. So
And until you hear the word, that is now your role as well, I am afraid.
I
Quite
collect
right, quite right.
I collect the Morning Star back from Lash and the knife, and I look over at Renair and I'm like, you know how to use one of these?
I do indeed.
Okay, good. So you can get an upgrade.
Yeah, that is not what I thought that was spelled like.
You can hand on to this one. And I'm like, all right, well, Floon, wink. I say wink as I wink. Let's get you to your dear friend Volo. And before we get into earshot of the general public, do you know anything about this stone, so that in case it becomes relevant to our search?
I know that the rumor is that it's supposedly a directional sort of thing that will lead the owner to where the treasure is. That's the rumor.
Okay,
I don't know anything about it, so it wouldn't have mattered if they did kidnap me. They think my father knows its whereabouts and that they could have ransomed me for it, but I doubt it. He doesn't.
that crossed my mind as well. Anyone with
See,
a
the
passive
thing
insight of
is-
higher than like 12 is like, I considered ransoming him as well, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing is, my father doesn't even know where he's left his own trousers half the time. He purposely cast a spell to make himself forget. So, I don't know what all these people are on about, really. It's most troubling.
Yeah.
Well, for now, our priority will be recovering Floon. You need to play the part. Time is of the essence. If the gang finds out they have a counterfeit noble, they will not hesitate to kill him.
Let's hope that the other one is smarter than this one.
Well, he most likely is.
It's to his benefit.
just like, yeah.
I look around and I'm like, do any of us fancy ourselves an artist?
No.
No, I mean, like, I could give it a try.
Help me draw a beholder real quick. And I start scraping like a circle and the little squigglies. And I'm like,
You could use that plushy thing as a guide.
I wouldn't dare put such a glorious artifact as bait. Yeah, no.
What check would that be for?
Oh, I think the worse it looks, the better.
Okay.
It's to throw people off the scent, to make them think that the Xanathar hit them again.
Okay.
Right.
So,
But yeah, before we push further, I ask Raynar, I'm like, do you have any idea where they took Floon? Besides the sewer? Or...
Well, I know that the hideout is in the sewer, so if you could get to the sewer, eventually you'll probably wind up running into it.
This is a rather large city. Do you recall any pieces of conversation that might be useful?
Thinks about it for a little bit. You know, now that you mention it, that stone, I heard them talking about that. Apparently, the Xanathar maybe had it. Or maybe they were bluffing. Or maybe someone stole it. Anyhow, they were supposed to have it, but they don't. So nobody knows what it is. I would assume that since they grabbed Floon from this very warehouse we're standing in now, I would suppose a sewer entrance nearby.
Thank you very much. Does he count as like a lord or something? Should we be calling him sir or not really?
He's noble, but he's not any sort of lord or
Not titled.
yeah.
All right, cool. Then I'm like, yeah, let's get you into the safe care of Mr. Volo, and then we can continue our investigation, perhaps after arrest. Since, or do we believe
Would
time
be
is
advisable.
or do we believe time is of the essence for Mr. Floon?
At least a short rest.
Yeah, we can rest for a short period, and I would advise being on our way. We have no idea how long it will take for them to realize they do not have a Never Amber.
Oh, yeah, I asked Rainier if he's hurt or anything, if he's okay.
Quite all right. Only a few scratches here and there.
And I checked with everyone else. Everyone else is good.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
am
those
fine.
are fine.
What is his name? Inspector Greaves has assisted me already.
Good. Because my solution is amputation most of the time. So, all right, great.
So somebody pick high or low.
Hi.
Fortunately, in my
Oh.
case,
Oh.
amputation is not necessarily permanent.
It's true. You know, there is one other thing. When I was in that closet, very bravely hiding from further harm, as they took away my friend, I heard a bit of a scuffling back in the corner, but I don't see anything there now. And he's kind of indicating like this area.
I looked there. I only saw one.
Everyone piles into it. Like,
Yep, we're all gonna go and converge.
Latrine does it because she was like, I looked and there was just a wall, people. There's nothing there.
I'm sure that with everyone
22.
looking
23
together,
perception.
Oh,
yeah,
insufferable.
there's a secret door there.
Surely no. Bum, bum, bum.
Does it go into the sewers?
No, it's a tiny little room. And let me pull up that sweet flavored text.
I walk into the closet. I turn around in place, and I'm like, sure is a closet.
When
go
you
ahead.
open the door, you hear the alarms upstairs going off, but not like alert the surrounding area alarm, just like alert the hideout.
That's where the
Alarm.
wires go to. Cool.
Yep.
Right.
Um,
Go. Oh no.
so there are two wooden
They know
crates
we're
in
here.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
The rats will start coming downstairs now.
I'm sorry. What's in the room?
They're like, there's two wooden crates. One has 4 wood frame paintings wrapped in leather. Various cities: Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. They're worth about, well, I'm sure maybe the inspector has some sort of appraise thing. I don't care about making you roll for it. They're worth about 75 gold each. These paintings. The second crate, stolen from a caravan on the high road, contains 15 10-pound silver trade bars. All black from corrosion, but still worth 50 gold each.
Bum, bum, bum.
Are you not showing Graves that? Because he's not going to let you take it.
I mean,
Graves, these are clearly contraband. We should seize these goods.
I'm all about seizing them, yeah. And then
I just meant like, are you gonna seize them? And
Yeah, I'm like,
take them somewhere.
if we seize this contraband, would we then repurpose it for clandestine use?
I don't recall seeing a claim for these, so I feel they can be repurposed for the time being.
Huzzah!
Perhaps
the
the
system.
paintings, we can make an effort to try to reroute to their owners.
You know who I think would be excellent individuals to assist with that? The son of a previous open lord and a well-known citizen of the town. So perhaps we can leave them in their
Yes.
care. And
The bar. How many are there? 7?
Bless you.
The bars, I think there were 15.
Just 15? Okay. Wow.
15 10-pound silver trade bars.
Large has
50
no interest in
each.
them.
So that's like 15 times 50. Wow. All right.
love it. Now we've got a bankroll. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might be where we want to stop first thing in the morning, since it's probably a little later in the evening by now. Is deposit these in the actual bank, and then just carry around letters of writ instead, because you don't want to be carrying around that much gold.
So
Not around here.
Or convert it from silver fucking bars, 2 gold pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what, like 750?
Yeah. 750. Are we giving our well, we should. So I'm going to divide this one by 7 because that's a big amount. 50 divided by 7.
Oh yeah, Akano is magic hammock effectively this entire time. He's part of the team.
Yeah.
we've been dragging him around in the rucksack.
That's right.
Oops.
As a squirrel
He's
with
probably-
giant testicles.
Not Nessa.
Never.
So that.
But I think once we do that admin, we escort Mr. Not Floon. We probably shouldn't take him back to the yawning portal. We should probably hold him somewhere and let Volo know, and then the two of them can start their charade. Nice. Thanks, Allie.
Yay.
Whoop.
Cool.
I can actually get my.
Actually, let me add those up and drop it in the, or let me drop that in the Discord so that we have it for Jaren later.
Yeah.
Definitely nothing going on in the yard. That's strange.
Ooh, I'm gonna want to go shopping. Ooh.
I know. Burn a hole in my pocket.
That money is better put onto myself. But yeah. Anything else worth investigating? Anything else we want to accomplish before we deposit Facsimile Floon with Volo?
No, I don't think so. On this end.
There's nothing here but junk and rats.
You're
Yep.
right.
The rats are the real victim here today. We just busted their offices.
I look around. I was like, there were rats. Where were the rats?
It's a gross ass place in the middle of the city. Of course, there's rats.
Well, yeah, but I didn't see any.
They were all upstairs.
Oh, okay.
One of them was sitting on a desk like it owned it. It's very strange.
Okay. I go upstairs to find the rat at the desk.
Gives you a knowing nod.
So I find the rat, and I'm just like, "Hey, little friend, would you like to come with me?" And I dig through my pockets, and I find just some like a handful of crumbs of some unknown food, and I'm like, "Here you go."
It is very interested in your crumbs of unknown food, and takes a crumb more delicately than a rat should be able to. And
Polite rat.
What?
kind of does like a
Oh, we should name it Remy.
regular ratatouille.
I'm like, "Would you like to come with me? You don't have to stay here."
Kind of looks around at the ruins, looks at all the paperwork that's been messed around.
Wonderful.
Nods.
Come on, little chap. And I put my hands out, and then I just pop them on my shoulder, and then I come back downstairs. Boy, I got a rat.
And this rat looks kind of diseased and disgusting, but is very calmly and elegantly chewing on a crumb.
Right.
Does the rat know something?
One of the eyes is bigger than the other.
Lash reaches out and
I
roughs the
think that's Seal
curls
from
on Latrine's head
Finding Dory.
and says, "It is a fine-looking rat, friend."
It will be delicious.
That's not so rude. We're not eating this one. If you want to eat one, go get your own.
Fair enough.
Make friends with your own rat.
That seems like a good time for someone to bust through the door.
What?
What?
City guard, everyone, stay where they are. And you see a very well armored sergeant type man appear and bust in the door. We have you surrounded. And he kind of looks at the Kenku on the floor and the rat sitting on someone's shoulder and is like,
I look over at Graves and I'm
okay.
like, yeah. I look over at Graves and I look back and I'm like, about time, Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant, the work is done. The report is coming.
He's going to do the paperwork.
I look at
Oh.
him and I go, I look at him and I was like, "We rescued a floon. You should go say hi to a floon. He has been a terrible danger."
I am actually going to end it on this minor cliffhanger. It is 2 a.m. for me.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, that's fair.
All right. Well,
Yes.
before we wrap up, say goodnight, Internet.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Internet.